It literally smells like Elmer's glue. For obvious reasons, we can't really be just doing sour. We can't just really be doing must when it comes to fragrances. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kiya, and in today's video it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to kind of be like a rant and telling why I didn't buy certain new release fragrances. I did a video of like rapid fire of me saying all the new releases I smelled with no context and why, if I would buy them or not. So pretty much I said no to everything, and then today I went to smell the new Summer Fridays Sunlit Vanilla, and surprise surprise, I don't have it with me. So I'm gonna get into that fragrance plus all of the other fragrance that I've left at the store during this time of what seems to be a rapid fire of new releases from brands. So if you are interested in seeing the fragrances that just didn't impress me in these past couple months of releases, just keep on watching. Literally, the weather is all over the place in Houston, and this side of my hair has been getting so frizzy. But anyway, so before we get into it, I am a Summer Fridays fan. These are just the ones that I was able to grab real quick, but I have a Summer Fridays lip gloss everywhere from here to China. It's my favorite lip gloss. Absolutely love it, and I do enjoy the brand, some of their skincare products, you know, the aesthetic, and all of those types of things. So I did look at the notes, and it said it was going to be like a caramely vanilla type of fragrance, and I'm not really a caramel notes person, so I was already kind of like, this might not be the fragrance for me. But because I am a big fan of Summer Fridays, I just wanted to go ahead and smell it. So at first burst, what made me not purchase this fragrance is that it comes out and it smells like a sour Elmer's glue. Full stop. It literally smells like Elmer's glue. And so I'm smelling it. I'm like, okay, what is going on? My friend was with me. I spray it on her and she goes, ew. She said, what is that? She said, I can't do this. She's like, I can be dramatic. She's more dramatic than me. So as it's dried down, it is a pretty vanilla, kind of coconutty, caramelly smelling fragrance. It has like a fluffiness to it a little bit, like almost like a marshmallow. So the dry down of the fragrance is not bad, but the first like minute or two, it literally smells like some lime or bergamot in Elmer's glue, and I just don't understand like why that would entice somebody to buy a fragrance. For the fragrance itself, it's pretty. I don't think it's groundbreaking or anything like that, and this is my perspective from a person who's a non-influencer, because I get it. People want to have the latest things, people want to hype things up, but in the latest like releases of the fragrance world, I feel like there's maybe like 1, 2, or 3 things that are like kind of good to me in my opinion, and everything else hasn't really been like that exciting for me. I've gone and smelled everything. Like literally the money is at the edge of my card, ready to jump off the diving board into the water, but I'm not going to just buy something because everyone else has it or because it's new and it's coming out. Now Summer Fridays, because it's a brand that I like, I probably would have gotten this just for the sake of, but because of how it comes out smelling like Elmer's glue, I just feel like it's not going to be the fragrance for me. And I just said this in my other video when I reviewed Fleur's Honeymoon. That is a new release that I do actually like and I enjoy. Is it the best thing I've ever smelled? Is it so groundbreaking? No, but I liked it enough to bring it in my collection, and I think I will enjoy the wearing experience. And I feel like we don't have to hype everything and make everything seem like it's so good and it's so great. And I feel like in today's society, I don't know how it became the user's responsibility to like wait for the dry down and give the fragrance a chance and give it this and that. Like, if you're the type of person like me who wants it to smell good when you first spray it, good in the middle of while you're wearing it, and even better once it all settles in, then certain stuff is just not going to work for you. So sorry, you know, it's not a bad fragrance. I wouldn't say like, you know, it's something that you shouldn't smell or that you need to skip, but that is just the reason why I didn't get it, because I haven't been into a lot of the new releases and people were interested. So I'm going to get into some of the other ones that I feel like just were not worth the purchase as well. So first up, a fragrance that I really did want to like was The Power of You by Giorgio Armani. It had like the passion fruit notes, some tonka or vanilla in there, I believe. And this actually smelled really good. When I sprayed it on the tester in the store, I got so excited. I said, oh my God, I need a bottle of this. But because I know myself, I never leave without, spraying something on my own skin. I did that one time. I learned my lesson, because that's the only time I've ever really returned something because it didn't smell right once I got home. So I sprayed it on the tester. I'm so excited. I spray it on my skin. It comes out pretty, but then it gets this sour note on there, like it's a passion fruit situation maybe. But I just seen this other lady's video last night, and I put this out before she made that, but she said it developed and it started to smell musty on her. So I have, another one of my favorite subbies, she commented, she said the same thing, that it got musty. So for obvious reasons, we can't really be just doing sour. We can't just really be doing must when it comes to fragrances. Maybe it's a skin chemistry thing for certain people, but enough people are saying that to the point to where it's not going to be for everyone. I think it does smell pretty, but for me, I'm not just going to get something that has a little funky undertone to it, and that's how it came across. So that's why I didn't get that fragrance. So all the Dior addicts that came out, they were so cute. To me, they just didn't smell groundbreaking. I feel like they all just kind of smell a little bit basic to me. I think it was a raspberry or a strawberry one, and then it was a peach one, and then another one. I smelled all of them. I think to me the purple one smelled the best, but it was still just kind of eh. Same with the Miu Miu lot fragrance. It smells good, but I always forget what it smells like, and every time I smell it, I'm like, it doesn't smell bad, but also it's just not something that impressed me. So that was another one that I left at the store as well. Now the Valentino Purple Melancholia, it was polarizing. Honestly, to me, it smelled good. Did it have a slight tartness, maybe a little bit from the plum or whatever was in there, but compared to the tart of Armani's Power of You, it was nothing compared to that. I actually thought it was a very nice, sensual, vanillic base that kind of had a grown vibe to it. So I didn't think that it was a bad smelling fragrance. I just don't believe in melancholia, and that's another thing too. As a consumer, sometimes I look at the names of things and I'm just not going to buy it because of the name. Even Fleur has a fragrance called Missing Person. I'm not buying that. And I remember the girl was trying to tell me, oh, it's not like that, it's called Missing Person because her person was missing. And I'm like, yeah, but the reason why it rings a bell is because of the idea of when you say a missing person, that's the play on words, and I don't play like that. So that's the reason why I didn't get melancholia. I saw another creator, Cree, she said the same thing, and I was already thinking that. She put her video out and I left a comment on her video yeah girl, I was just I looked at it, I'm sure I'll smell it, but I feel certain things, this is just a personal thing. Melancholia, it means depression and delirium and all this different type of stuff like that. So I'm just y'all can have that one, that's fine. The Prada Santal was also one that I wanted to because I love sandalwood. Sandalwood is one of my favorite notes, y'all already know that, but that one just smelled like somebody lied to me. I don't know what is in that, but it literally just gives this very pungent acetone type of smell to me. That's just what I get from it. I have Prada fragrances in my collection. The Paradox Intense is one of my absolute favorite fragrances that I get compliments on. So it's no shade to the brand, but everything a brand comes out with, just because it has a name or this or that, it's not always going to appeal to everyone. And to me, I don't really think that Infusion Santal fragrance was really that good. Other people might think it is, but as a sandalwood Santal lover, it just didn't make the cut for me. So again, left that one at the store. And then the caramel one that they came out with from the House of Clean Reserve, I'm not a caramel notes person, said that in the beginning, so I'm not going to say too much on that one. I just thought it was very thick. It was too sweet for my liking. And then also the Seven Virtues strawberry jam one, I thought it was cute. It's very fluffy. I do like the smell of it. I think it smells good, but to me it just smells a little bit juvenile. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I like gourmands. I like things that, smell cutesy from time to time, but at this time I'm just not into it, and I don't know if that is the type of fragrance profile that I'm personally going for, in my everyday life. That'll be something that I will probably mostly gravitate towards, to just be in the house and that type of thing, or if I'm just like around family or being like super cozy, and I already have enough fragrances that are kind of like that for me. So yeah, babes, those are my thoughts on the fragrance recently that just didn't make the cut for me. And I am not an influencer and I don't aspire to be one, so I can give y'all an honest review of my honest thoughts. Not to say that everyone is always not, but sometimes, let's be honest, we do have a little bit of a side eye situation, and you know, everyone can do what they want in their collection, enjoy fragrance as they please. But over here, y'all know we are about mindful consumption, making a fragrance collection that really smells like you. That way you feel good about yourself, you get the best response out of life, and it is your money that is being well spent. That's what I'm about, and I know that is what my community is about. And so if you are interested in things like that, honest reviews, you know, depictions of saying like, hey, I smelled this, I smelled that. If you smell something, say something. I think there is room for us to tell the full story when it comes to these fragrances, and that is what I do, because I am not on the line, you know, trying to get a brand deal. So I can give you the honest review from my honest opinion, because I truly do not care, and it's not something that I'm chasing. I don't think it's a big deal to say the fragrance smelled good, but it wasn't the best, or this smelled a little bit off. If you're a brand, you should want that feedback, and if you don't want the feedback, then it is what it is. But yeah, thank y'all all for tuning into this video. Please let me know what you think down below. Did you like any of these fragrances? Did they do it for you? Just because it didn't do it for me doesn't mean it won't do it for you. I'm just one person that's sharing my opinion, and I feel like that's how it should be, giving an honest depiction and opinion of what you think, and then letting people have the space to create their, you know, own decisions and make their own choices. But let me know, y'all, down below. Please leave me a comment, give me a like, and subscribe to my channel for more fun videos like this, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye.